y'all, it's Ann from What's Up Family Home. Welcome back to my kitchen, and today I have another cookbook collab for you guys, and it's hosted by Tamera at Southern Wife Everyday Life, and I hope you'll go check out her channel. She has a great channel. She does great cooking videos. She does grocery hauls, day in the life. She also has a prepper pantry, and you need to go check out her channel for sure. And I'll have her channel linked down below as well as the playlist. So after you go watch her video, like and subscribe and watch the playlist so you'll get some inspiration. I know these ladies will have some great recipes for you. And I have two great recipes for you out of a church cookbook. Well, I'm using two church cookbooks. And one, I don't even know where it came from. It doesn't even have a front or a back cover. So you can tell this thing's been used. And I've got a Swiss chicken bake out of this one, and out of this one I've got a great peach cobbler recipe for you. So I hope you'll enjoy these two recipes, and I'll turn you around and let's get started. Okay, this is Swiss chicken bake, and I made it a little bit different than the recipe. I will have the recipe linked below and what I did different. And I'm using chicken thighs instead of chicken breast. And I've got some cream of chicken soup and a half a block of cream cheese. If I had to do this over again, I will use 2 cans of soup, I think, instead of one next time. And I've got some half and half here, and I'm just going to mix that in together. It needed, I think, a little bit more sauce, even though it was good. I mean, there wasn't anything wrong with it, but I think I would like a little more sauce next time. So I'm just combining the half and half in there. You could also add chicken broth. The recipe called for wine, and I didn't have any of that, so that's why I'm using the half and half. And I'm also using this herb seasoned stuffing mix. It's been in my back room forever. It's still in date, but there's 3 of those bags in there, so I knew I needed to start using that up. So I'm using that, and I've got some shredded up Swiss cheese. I'm sure you could use some other kind of cheese. And I've got a stick of butter melted. And this comes together really quick and easy. I was surprised how easy this was to put together. And even with the chicken thighs, I just defrosted those out of my freezer, put them in some hot water, and it took them no time to defrost. So I'm just going to take that Swiss cheese that I shredded up, and I'm going to put that over the top. I had that block of cheese in my refrigerator too, and it was in there for a while, so I thought that was another reason why I picked this recipe, because I wanted to use up all these things that I had at the house that I could use up in this one recipe. So I'm like, that's perfect. So now I'm going to take that cream cheese and half and half and cream of chicken soup, and I'm going to pour that over the top of the chicken and the cheese. Okay, then I'm going to add the stuffing mix. It calls for 3 cups, but I didn't want to dirty up another measuring cup, so I just kind of eyeballed it. Then you just take your butter and just pour it over the top. I mean, it can't get any easier than this. I mean, this was about 5 minutes. I had this all put together and ready, and then I just went out the door, took the boys to their house, and when I got back, it was done. It was that easy. I used the high settings since I had chicken thighs, and I knew that they could take more heat than chicken breast. I would not put it on high if you're doing chicken breast. But it worked out perfect with the chicken thighs. In about 4 hours, it was done and ready. And this is the recipe for the peach cobbler, but it does not say to drain the peaches here, but I definitely would drain the peaches before you make it. I've got my oven set to 350, so I'm going to put this cast iron skillet in the oven till the butter melts. I've got 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of flour in here, and I've got my can of peaches. So I'm going to put my butter in here and let that get melted, and then we'll start on that cobbler. Alright, I've got my flour and my sugar mixed together. I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of milk. Stir that around. Alright, my butter is melted, and I am going to put my flour and sugar mixture into the butter. My mom used to make this for us all the time. It's so easy. It's like 1 and 1 and 1, and you just put 3/4 cup of milk. That's the only thing that's not 1 cup. And then just pour in the peaches. You don't even have to stir it. So I'm just going to kind of go and lay mine around. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven for 30 minutes and we'll come back. All right, this is going to be my side dish with my Swiss chicken. I'm just going to make these green beans really quick and then we'll eat the cobbler for dessert. So all I'm doing, I just put some salt and pepper in there and some butter. And I'm also going to put some garlic powder in there. And after they are cooked, I'm going to put a little bit of the Parmesan Romano cheese on the top. Y'all, this turned out really good. I really liked it. I think I would just add another can of cream of chicken soup with it and maybe not cook it as long because it got a little dark on top. But this was delicious and I will definitely write this down and have this again. We both enjoyed it and those green beans were so good with the Parmesan cheese on there. This is a winner. Alright y'all, she's gorgeous. Even though I think I should have drained the peaches, it didn't tell me that, so it took double what it says on the recipe. So make sure you drain it, but I think it looks amazing. So I am going to get a spoonful and eat it. I can't wait for it to cool off. I'm going to dig in now, and I just wish I had some ice cream to go with it. That's all that would be wrong with this. So I'm going to go ahead and try some out, and I'll be the official taste tester. Yeah, we really love those 2 recipes. Even though I messed up the peach cobbler, it was still good, and I would make both of them again. And I want to thank Tamera again for hosting. I really enjoy watching her videos. She has a great channel, so make sure you go check it out. And make sure you check out the playlist and watch all the other ladies in the collab. And if you're coming from one of their channels, I just want to say hey and welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, I just want to say welcome back. I really appreciate every one of you watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.